If you're worried about robots rising up and taking over anytime soon, I'm here to let you know that your biggest threat from robots right now is either becoming bored to death watching them fold a towel, or perhaps tripping over one because you got drunk and decided to race it up the stairs. The reality is there's just a lot of hype around it, and there's actually a lot of fake news surrounding AI. I was driving home the other day, and I'm in my car listening to the radio, and they're going on about some robot that can cook and clean and do all this really cool stuff. And I'm literally like getting excited in the car, wondering, how much this is going to cost me, how big of a loan am I going to have to take out, But then honestly, as soon as I got home, I started researching it, and it turns out like this robot can do barely anything by itself and actually folds towels slower than a teenager, right? I raised 3 children. I spent enough time in my life, becoming frustrated because somebody's taking too long to do something, right? I don't need to repeat myself to, with a robot. But I will say that the vacuum, the going up the stairs vacuum, is actually pretty cool. But it's not exactly mind-blowing, right? We put a man on the moon in the 1960s. It's taken us till now to get a vacuum that goes up the stairs by itself. Quite honestly, what took you so long, guys? Like, for real. But then you also have the higher end stuff, right? And there are some, there's this robot here that's, apparently going to be doing some work in some Hyundai factories. But you know what? The skeptic in me is always just sort of thinking, like, is it working as a very expensive paperweight, or is it working, is it actually going to be doing something productive? Right? Because whenever you see this stuff, always remember, to look behind the curtain to make sure there's not, a magic man behind the curtain, making everything move. Because up until now, realistically, that's what's out there. Okay. So as always, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. If it looks too horrible to be true, it probably is. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. That's why I'm doing, our group head, to get all these questions answered and asked, right? Asked and answered. There you go. Anyways, remember to hit like and subscribe, so we can keep talking, and have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.